Prime time, you will be amazed. Prime time, interview with Derrick Hayes. Prime time, biggest names in the game. Prime time, new names to love the same.
Yes, y'all. I told y'all we're gonna do this. Prime time, not prime time, but prime time. See, the M is small, but it's also silent because in life, sometimes the things that are small will silently take you to bigger opportunities. I go by the name of the Entertainer. Please follow me on all social media platforms and even on Cash App. Today, I got a special guest. He not only grew up with me, he's not only a friend to me. He's been on HGTV. Not many can say that. Not many can get in the game. Not many can play that. He go by the name of Antonio Wright.
What's up? What's up?
AWP, Antonio Wright Painting. Please follow him on all social media platforms. He's on LinkedIn. This is a Facebook page. He's on Instagram. The man is brilliant. The man, he's a blessing to my life. Brother Wright. He ain't going wrong. He's going right.
Yes, sir.
You got some great people. You got Tiffany Wright. You got Gwinnetta Wright. You got some long distance cousins down here. That
man, hey, I'm trying to keep up with some of them because they doing their thing.
How you doing? How you doing today?
I'm good, baby. I'm blessed.
And the cool thing about it is one of the Wrights sells insurance. Tiffany, the other Wright, Gwinnetta sells houses, and you pay.
Yes, sir.
You never know.
Sir.
You never know how you can build a triple threat, man. But
hey,
it's a blessing, man, to be in your atmosphere today. You know, because I just wanted to share what you do with everybody else out here, man. Because everybody ain't on certain levels. You know,
right.
A lot of people ain't trying to get to no level. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I just wanted to share your story, man. So through your last name was Wright, man. We gonna get into it. You know, cause I know time is money. It's Friday. You see, man, I'm rocking my tie differently. You know, I ain't popped my collar. I dropped my collar. See?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just trying to tell them, man, you got to be a trendsetter, not an end setter. Too many folks out there, man, they sitting on the end of the bench. They complaining and not competing.
Yeah.
You know, and they wondering why they taking a beating. Man, we don't get into this, man. The W is for work, man. I know you're an entrepreneur, man, but talk about some of the businesses because people need to know that, all right, you're a painter right now, right? But before you became a painter, before Antonio Wright Paint, you were doing other things, man. Some things worked, some things didn't, but you didn't stop. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So tell the people about some of your business opportunities that you had, that you tried, and talk to us about where you at now, and what made you pick up the brush? Why did painting work for you? Why
man, well, shoot, I started off. You know, we had a nail salon about 12 years ago, and it was going. It was booming. We were actually the first Black-owned nail salon in Champaign, Illinois. And then my partner, he talked me into selling, and then we started doing the club thing, and it was going smooth, but it just wasn't. It wasn't like that previous business. You know, the money just really wasn't rolling in, and man, we lost everything. So I back up against the wall, got a family to take care of. What you do? Hey, I got to figure it out. So I knocked on a guy's door, and I was like, hey, look, I need a job. He was like, why should I hire you? I was like, because I'm gonna be the best investment you ever made, the best investment. And worked for him for 10 years while I built my own business on the side. And 10 years later, I just went to him. I was like, look, I'm ready to spread my wings and fly. And he was like, no. I was like, I gotta go. and it's been on and popping since. Been
Yeah,
on and popping.
that's a blessing, man. You started with the nails, right?
Yeah.
And the
Painting
nails,
the nails. Painting the nails.
well, and the crazy thing is people get their nails done to go to where? To the club.
Hey, to the club.
And you took it to the club.
Took it to the club.
And some downs. But you just said, hey, the line you said, right, was I'm gonna be the best investment you ever made.
Best investment. And
Everybody,
I told you, look, I ain't know this man from Adam and Eve, but I told him that in the interview. I didn't even know he was the owner at the time when he was interviewing me.
right.
I just wanted this job.
Right. But
have,
people need to hear that, because even if they got write it in their script, they need to write that down. They need to pen it, because you got to believe in yourself, man.
Yeah, they got to.
Like you said, your back, right?
It was up against the wall. Like, shoot, wasn't no food in the refrigerator.
But
you know what I'm saying?
They call that. You know what they call that? They call that wallflower, brother. You know why? Your back was against the wall, but you produced, right?
Yes, sir.
Seeds go in the ground, they come up with a stem, with leaves, with plants, with fruit. Why you're a wallflower? Because even when your back was against the wall, you didn't fall. That's what I'm talking about, man. I know you're a poet, man. Did you bring anything? Man, cause look, people out here hurt, man. So the R's for rhyme, man. And you can, hey, look here. I even work with you, I
got some. Let me know this my go-to right here. This my go-to right here.
All right.
Love is special and this is true because it was meant for me and you. Love is giving, love is kind, love is joy and peace of mind. Dang, I just messed up. Love is joy and peace of mind. When I first met you, it was love at first sight, but it won't be all good until your name is Miss Wright.
Hey, hit the last part. The right part.
You got me on the spot.
Nah, that's all good, man. Nah, but look, for real though. Now I wanted them just to, hear a different side from you, man, because a lot of times, man, there are moments like you might have been down, right? But
yeah.
You lifting others up with your words. And I know poetry is another way to paint on the canvas, man.
Right.
People may think.
And that was a part of me growing, because at that time, you remember back when every post that I used to make, it had to rhyme.
Right.
So back at that time, I was repairing myself. Because I was in a dark place. I had lost everything, bro. Right. Everything. My wife, my family, my car, my house. I was back on a bicycle. Like we was back in the Ran Tour days.
Man, you just spoke something.
Man.
Oh, hey, look at your spirit just spoke to me, brother, for real.
Hey, I had lost everything.
You know what you
now I got all them things back as friends, like, like me and my ex-wife, we friends now because she seen, I came up out of that dark space. And now, she didn't remarry, but it's like, I told her, you ain't gonna never have to worry about nothing. Whether you with somebody or not, you ain't got to worry about nothing, because I needed to go through that to appreciate where I'm at now.
Right. And
now I don't take nothing for granted. Nothing.
Let me share with you what you gave me, right? See, man, the universe and people's words speak through them, right? So you said the word repair, right? And I want you to think about this, not just now, but later on, because this is what spoke through you. Repair, right? You got REP, right? And then when you put a line right there, you got air, right? You see it?
Yeah.
In the word repair.
Yeah.
Your reputation, your rep, right?
Yeah.
It just needed some air.
Yeah.
That's how you repair your reputation,
Yeah.
It just needed some air.
Yeah.
So, and that comes with growth. That we're gonna get into that. So I just want to share that back to you, man. Because because I'm interviewing you, but you feed me. And so I gotta give you that feedback. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's how it works. The eyes for individuals. Can you name one person, or you can name more than one individual that has made an impact on your life?
Man, so like I was saying, the guy that interviewed me, right, that gave me the job, his name is Jody Wesley. So I said something to him during that interview. He played it back to me a whole year later. So I broke down to him. We was having a picnic at the time, and he was like, "You said something to me during that interview, but I never wanted to say nothing to you." And I told him just like this during the interview. I told him, "If you don't hire me, you're gonna read about me in the paper tomorrow." That's the dark place I was in at that time. I had already plotted out something so reckless on my life, but just to put my family in a better position in my absence, man, I was ready to do whatever. But that man gave me the opportunity to reinvent myself, plus shadow him who was already successful. Man, it was just he helped me put myself in a better position, to be what I am now for my family.
Man, it's a blessing, man, because you start off, you telling that man, look here, I'll be the best investment you ever
Best
made.
investment you ever made.
But if you don't invest in me, I'm gonna be in the paper tomorrow.
Yeah, man, bro, I had already, man, I had some, and to tell you how bad it is, it's only one person who can vouch for this right here, and her name is Jenna Little. She stay in Rantoul. I parked a car on her parents' farm in Rantoul. That car been on their farm since 11 years ago. 11 years ago, because it was parked there for a reason.
Right.
And every year she used to call. She was like, my parents want to know if you're coming to get this car. I'm like, yeah, I'm coming to get it. I ain't never go back and get that car, man.
Oh man, hey,
because that was, that was a dark place that I wanted to leave in my past.
Right. The G is for growth.
Yes, sir.
If you look into your life, where have you grown the most as a man?
Man, just as an individual, just realizing that, because when you're younger, all we really thinking about is get the money. Now, being where I'm at with my mindset, the money for me is more of an investment that I can use as a tool, to help other people.
Right.
It's not, I don't chase the money. The money chase me.
Right.
So in my growth, I just learned what was most important to me. What was most important to you. And that is just, realizing that I want my platform to be something that other people can latch on to and build their own foundation. Latch on to my platform and build your own foundation and grow in your own direction.
Right.
But I'm giving you all the tools right here. I'm giving you 30 plus years of experience right here. So you don't have to start at the bottom. You can start at the level that I'm at.
Right.
And grow.
Man, beautiful, man. The H is for hope, man. What gives you hope, my brother?
Everything. Every individual that I run across, being blessed with God's grace every day. My kids, my friends, family, everything, bro. Everything. I don't take nothing for granted.
No, I don't take nothing for granted, man, because everything that grows is planted. You know what I mean?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, the T is for time, my brother. No, we had the near the end of the interview.
Yeah.
Like in Ecclesiastes says there's a time for everything. You know.
Yes, sir.
What time is it for you? You know what's
Hey,
next, man?
hey. I'm working on my next business with my kids. We're launching Wright Reels mobile movies.
Right,
So
right, right reels,
mobile movies. Yeah.
Okay.
So I gotta go set this movie screen up as soon as I get off this right here.
Right.
Because we launching tonight. So I got to go set up this movie theater.
And
And
how can others get a right reel mobile movie to their house or to their event?
hey, all they got to do is call 217-372-6314.
Hey, slow it. Hey, slow it down, man. I want them to get it. Say what you're doing. Right reels, mobile
movies.
Give them the number and slow it down.
217-372-6314. We go everywhere. Just like the paint biz, we go everywhere.
Hey, look here. He painting a picture that you can bring the widescreen to drive in to your backyard. Hey, they call that Dibby. That DIBY, the drive in. Backyard, baby. Hey.
Yes, sir.
When you need it, he gonna feed it.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's a pleasure, man, rocking out with you.
I appreciate you, bro.
Anything that we missed out on that you like to add before we go?
Man, just believe in yourself. That's it. That's how I got to where believing in myself. What you put out in the universe, be prepared to receive.
And before we go, why they call you the Cabinet King, brother?
Hey, them cabinets, baby, them cabinets.
Okay, and the other thing people want to know, how'd you get on HGTV?
It was all just being in the right place at the right time with the right people. I helped a family out. They were in a bind in Chicago, and they called me and they were like, "Look, we having a home inspection tomorrow at noon. Is there any way you can come and fix something for us?" And I was like, "Look, I'm coming through there about 3 a.m. If you can be up at 3 a.m., I can take care of it." I passed through there. She was up feeding the twins at 3 a.m. I took care of it. She ran to McDonald's, got me a couple egg McMuffins. I moved on down the highway. She texted me about 2 hours later. She's like, "You're the greatest. You're the greatest. We passed our inspection. Thank you. Thank you." And I was like, "No problem. That's what, this is what I love doing." And she ended up sending me a text saying that they were buying a house in Peoria, Illinois. And it was going to get aired on HGTV. But the lady told me it was a 3,000 square foot house. 3,000. That's small. I show up, bro. This house was just shy of 1,000 square foot. I mean, 10,000 square foot.
It was triple
just shot.
What it was gonna be.
Just shot. So I'm like, I walk up, I'm driving up to the house. Well, first off, I rode through the neighborhood like about 5-6 times because I'm like, man, I'm looking for a small 3,000 square foot house. And I finally call her and I was like, "Jamie, I don't see your house." She's like, you passed it. I seen you like 3 times. I'm like, "I ain't seeing you." I pull up. I'm like, "This ain't no 3,000 square foot." I'm like, "Your playground in the backyard." But this house is $1.5 million. She's like, "Oh my gosh, does that change the price?" I'm like, "Yeah." So long story short, it was just a blessing meeting. Blessing.
Man, hey, we talking on prime time. Antonio Wright. Wright Way Painting. Antonio Wright Painting. Check him out on LinkedIn. Check him out on Facebook. Check him out on Instagram. We just broke it down. He talked to us about his work. He talked about, we talked about his love for poetry. Individuals that helped him. The G, how he's grown as a man. The H, the things that give him hope. And the T, like you said, it's time. He's adding services. He's adding the mobile. He called the Wright Reel mobile media, mobile mobile movies. He coming to a backyard near you. He coming to
I gotta give a shout out to the Tanya, man. Because Tanya, she helped me build too, man. Tanya Carter.
Yeah, Tanya Carter, TC.
Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl.
Hey,
that's my girl.
Yeah. You know, we grew up in the village, man. We stay together in different ways. You know,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we all over the world. You know, so I want to thank you for coming on to Prime Tie. And
I appreciate you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, the M is small.
Doing what you're doing.
And when you say prime tie, the M is small, and it's silent. But like I tell people, the small things in your life can quietly build into big opportunities. The man didn't have a job. He said, hey, you need to invest in me. If not, I'm taking somebody's life. I'm taking my life. I'll be in the paper.
Hey,
but,
you hit it on the head.
But he had the confidence to tell me to invest in me. Now, not only is he painting, not only is he on HGTV, but he's in the mobile movie business. So I just want to thank this brother. And like I tell people, follow me on all social media platforms at Entertainer and even on Cash App. You know, whether you got a big name or you're a new name in the game, you know, 7 p.m. most weeknights, we're going to be right here telling these stories, you know, because everybody can learn from everybody.
Everybody.
It's not just about me. You know, if I can open the door and bless somebody, somebody can open the door for me and bless me. So we got to be here for each other. So if you're out there, you looking to tell your story, reach out to me. I'm not hard to find. I'm at the Entertainer on all social media platforms and even on Cash App. Like I tell people, work on your craft. Develop who you're supposed to be. Because everything you say and do, people are watching.
Exactly.
Even with our masks on, I walk into the store and people know who I am. Not because I've done something great, but most of the time it's because I took a moment out and I gave them a positive word, something that we all can do.
Yeah.
Like I put on a post a few days ago, this young man, he was thanking me for coming to speak to his team.
Right.
That was when he was in middle school. Now he's a grown man, but he didn't forget how I treated him when he was in middle school. So all I say is watch what you say, watch what you do, because the things you say and do may be the only school, the other people. It may be the only school that they ever see. And I'm going to let my man Zay Sanford, I forgot to mention, Zay Sanford, he's on the hook. Follow Zay Sanford, Zay Sanford Music, Twitter, Zay Sanford Music. On Instagram, check him out, Xavier Sanford. On Facebook, it's a blessing. My brother Antonio Wright, I met him in Rantoul, Illinois, Champaign County, when we helping each other. And that's how we bless each other, baby. HGTV, Cabinet King. Do it, hey, baby.
Love.
Interview with Derrick Hayes.
That's your boy.
Prime time. Biggest name in the game. Prime time. New names to love to say.